Your life. What does this look lopsided?
I feel like it's, I don't know. I'm not sure. Neither.
Hello, is anybody out there?
They're all social distancing.
It's moving.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I need some water.
So everybody's social distancing except us. No. Oh my gosh! What?
Wolves. Look, guys.
That?
Trish. Trish Weems.
Trish, where's mine?
Isn't that
Oh my
awesome?
gosh, that's really awesome.
It's a pop-up card.
Oh my,
It's our logo.
that's really, really, really cool. And it's, oh my gosh. That may be the coolest card I've ever seen in my entire life.
It says what it is on the back.
The Valentine's card
On the back
too.
of the card. Something pops.
Love Pop.
Love pop.
That's super cool.
Isn't that cool?
Wonderful. Uncle Paco, Crystal, and Debbie.
Hi, guys.
Uncle Paco, I missed you yesterday.
That's so cool.
I gotta go get a piece of gum. My throat's dry.
Dogs stink so bad. It's smelly in here. Like,
Yes.
I need to light a candle.
Hey, Becky. Okay, do you want a piece of gum? I'm gonna go get a piece
yeah.
of gum.
Will you,
Where's your gum?
my, oh, I don't have any gum.
Okay. I'm using my hat.
Oh, I know, I'm out. My water cup's on the counter. Will you bring them? Thank you. Okay, let's see. Hi, Becky. Hi, Jeffrey. Hi, Peter. Hi, Crystal. Yeah, it's been a while. Last week, Bonnie did come over, but we didn't go live because all of my children and grandchildren decided to come over all at once. And so it was crazy town, crazy. So we didn't go live last week. So I still have the kid. There's no school. So I'm homeschooling my grandkids because my daughter's still working. She works in the medical field. And so she's working. So I have my grandkids. I have to homeschool them. So that's why we're late. Because I had Madison did hers this morning, and then she had an appointment, and then I had to go pick up Gunnar, and then Gunnar had to do his schoolwork. So now they're in the pool with Bonnie's granddaughter, Alana. I was just telling them what was happening and why we didn't go live last week. So now we could finally come in here and go live, but trying to figure out their schoolwork on the laptops is so much fun.
And trying to get him to sit there and do it.
Yeah. Gunner's like, I'm done.
He's like, I'm gonna go.
I want to go. And I'm like,
He's trying to impress Alana. It's so cute. He kept looking at her, and his little dimple will come out, and he's like,
I'm choking on the gum.
This is what he says. This is baby work. He's in kindergarten. And I was like, oh my gosh, he's literally trying to impress. Alana's 15. So he sits back in his chair and he's like, so funny. This is baby work.
Let's see. Hi, Aunt Yes. Hi, Shady. Hi, Lorna. Hi, Sarah. Did we miss anybody? This is not.
You were cleaning yesterday. Okay. This is not what?
We're not 6 feet apart.
We're 6 inches apart. Well, we're less than 10.
Yeah.
Are we? You, me, Robert, Alana, Gunnar, and Madison. Yeah, we're only 6. 6 people. So we don't have to be 6 feet
And
apart.
4 dogs. Oh, Melena and Brandon here.
Oh, that's 8. Still under 10.
It's so hot here, you guys. They're all in the pool, and we're in here in the air in front of the fan.
Yeah, not getting sunburned. But I am really white. I was looking at my legs yesterday. When I took the dogs out, I had these, what are those, just like to my knees, those gym pants. I don't know what you call them.
Oh, yeah. So,
and I was looking at this, oh, yeah, yoga pants. I'm like, oh my, I'm really white. Legit, I need a tan. But
I just have to come over. He's still trying to get stuff out of the box. He's so funny. He usually tips it over and just takes it all out. He's like a toddler. Are y'all's dogs like toddlers? Because mine are not. They don't play with toys. They don't make messes. And Basil comes over, and Basil takes all the toys out of the toy box and takes them all over the house. Different ones.
It's so cute. But he doesn't just say, he plays with them for a few minutes before he gets another one.
Yeah, see, he came back for another one. He's so funny.
He doesn't always play with them for a few
My
minutes.
dogs could care less.
He's trying to get to something.
He's so funny. Look at Woo.
Like, I'm going to sleep.
Goodness. Remember to use caps so Bonnie can read. Megan Mandy's a toddler. Hi, Auntie Ruth. Hey, girls, looking good. Are you 6 feet away?
Yeah, can't you tell? Oh, touching. Oh, elbow.
Uncle Paco, Annie is doing great. Thank you. She's sitting out there with, she doesn't mind the dogs. Oh, did I tell you guys that she attacked Woo and now Woo won't go near her? Woo sees her and like runs the other way.
Oh, that's cool.
It's funny, but it's not funny. I'm like, oh, poor Woo. So Annie follows me everywhere.
Annie just taught her some manners.
Like the dogs. Like if I'm in the bathroom, I open the door and everybody's out in front of the door, right? So usually if I'm here by myself, I leave the door open and Annie comes in and she has to inspect, the bathroom when I'm in the bathroom. And she likes to get in the shower. She loves the shower. So Woo sees her and turns around and leaves. And then Princess sits up on the bed and she just watches her. Because you guys seen that video of her attacking Princess.
Jen loves it. Jen's cat loves to take a shower with her.
Yes. She likes the water. And Robert closes the door. He don't leave the door open when he showers. I don't like closed doors. So he closes the door and she sits at the bathroom door until he gets out. And he opens the door and she runs into the shower to see if it's on. She's so funny. It's so funny. I wish I could like video some of that.
You need to.
Uncle Paco, did she swat Woo? She went after Woo. Like she was like all hunched up and she was like, and Woo, you know how Woo did Target? Like she would just pester Target till Target ran and then she would chase Target and then that was over.
And see, Annie taught her respect.
So Annie doesn't run. Annie fights back.
Annie got a gun.
She lunged at Woo off the couch and Woo said, what? And it was like, he looked at me and looked back at the cat because I'm like, leave her alone.
That's hilarious.
And ever since then, Woo sees Annie and she just like goes around her. So does Princess. Annie's the boss.
Right. Annie put the rules down.
Annie.
Put the ball down.
Uncle Poco says sounds like my ex.
That's so funny.
Remy puts toys everywhere. That's funny.
Tonka wrote it too.
I have these two dogs. I've never had a normal dog. That's what Robert says all the time. He's like, you don't have dogs. They don't do anything dog-like.
Lots of stuff, dog, and so does Princess. She barks.
Oh,
It's very dog-like, very small dog-like. Like really dog-like.
they don't fetch. I was like, Basil will play with the ball, but he won't bring it back.
Yeah.
He's so funny. I'll throw the ball. He runs down and he picks the ball up and he stands there. And I'm like, bring it back, Basil. And he drops it and then runs to me. So then I have to walk down and get the ball. And then he comes back. And then I throw the ball. And then he runs. He does the same thing. So we're out there. Now it's too hot. I'm like, you can just go play with Woo because it's too hot for me to go outside.
Hi, Uncle Yukon. And your pollen here is terrible. My throat is tickling from your pollen.
Awful. I've had a headache for like a week, like over a week. It's crazy.
I haven't been coughing, and all of a sudden I feel a tickle in my throat.
Hi, Tragedy.
Thanks, sweetheart. Hi, Uncle Yukon.
Did we miss anybody? Hi, Mark.
Hi, Jeffrey.
Those sun's coming in like the wrong.
Hi, Crystal.
Auntie Ruth, we said
Hi,
hi.
Lorna.
Lorna. So what's everybody doing? Is everybody in quarantine or because I'm still working? None of my people's canceled or on me and they're still working. My daughter's working. My husband's working. So we haven't, Ron's working. So I haven't really changed what I do. What about you guys? Hi, Lori. Hi, John.
Hi.
if anybody.
I have been, like, when I take the dogs out, been trying to go to, like, nature places
Yeah.
where I don't see people too much.
If anything's open, they're shutting stuff down.
Oh, everything I've gone to is open.
Why would you?
We went to the river today.
Crazy.
And then yesterday I went out and I went another way and I found a boat ramp. It was really cool. It's like, oh my gosh, it was like, I don't know, I've never, it was open. And I heard that the boat ramps were closed, but it was open. I drove out there with the dogs. I didn't know where I was going to. And I got to the end. We didn't get out because the water was like there. It was like definitely a place where people put boats in. Well, there probably weren't any gators there because of all the people and the boats and stuff, but so we didn't get out. And then it wasn't shaded. You know, I had to take them walking in the shade. And then I went down further and I found another marsh area. And they had some shade, so we walked out there until we got to where it was too sunny and too hot, and we turned around and came back. There. So I've been looking for places where there aren't people. And then when we were at the place yesterday, I had Tonka and Monroe in the back of the truck because I wanted to get them a drink of water before we left. And a white van had pulled up into the area, and Tonka just stared at him. And I kept turning them around, and there was a guy sitting in there, and Tonka never took his eyes off of him. And I kept him up back in the truck. And I, made sure they didn't. And he probably sat there for a few minutes. And then I guess he decided he was going to leave and he left. I don't know what he was doing, but every time I turned around to look, he was looking right at me. And Tonka never took his eyes off of him. Weird. Because the guy drove off. Tonka was watching him drive off. So.
Thank goodness you have Tonka.
Mm-hmm. Although I think, oh my gosh, when I was riding the bike the other day with the two of them. After we went on the bike ride at the park, I came home and I wanted to go for a walk with them around the neighborhood. But Tonka kept pulling me. So I'm like, well, forget this. So I put him on the bike. And we were coming home and a dog, this house has a porch screened in. And it's a big lab mix, a big maybe lab chow mix. Gets out. He's at the screen door and he's growling and barking. He's done it before. And I'm like, oh, crap. And so I was like, I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't have a camera on me. I don't know how he got out, but he got out and he came running. Tonka's attached to my bike. Monroe's attached to the front of my bike.
Oh, my gosh.
That dog came running up. Monroe met him. Monroe was on him. Like she was starting to attack him. And I yelled no. And then she just stood there up and puffy. And then Tonka was reaching over to smell him, and the dog just stood there. I think he realized that he probably bit off a little more than he could chew. And so Monroe I was really pleased though because she stopped immediately. As soon as, and I wasn't even yelling no at her. I was yelling no because the dog was running up to me. I was like, oh no. And so she stopped. Then they smelled each other, and I took Tonka off of his thing because no, I was not going to have him stuck to my bike. So from now on, I'm going to put him two collars on him. I have one collar with a leash in my hand because thankfully I always have a leash on him. So I had him attached to the bike, but I also had a leash on him. So next time I'll do two so I can just undo because I had a hard time pulling him back to take it off. So I'm going to just be able to unclip one of his collars. So then I still have him on a leash, but then he's free to protect himself.
Not drag you down the road.
Yeah. And I'm not even worried about me. I just don't want him not to be able to, when that Great Dane got him, he couldn't defend himself. Right. And I didn't want that. And then I didn't want Monroe to get hurt at the same time. So I figured I would do that. But I was so mad. This lady comes out and she's like calling the dog. She never even acknowledged me. She never apologized. She never did. She just kept calling her dog, and her dog eventually turned around and ran off. After Tonka got off of the bike, and then all of a sudden the dog was like, okay, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
See you later. Tonka's super friendly. He didn't, he's just like, oh, hey, what are you doing? But that dog came running up with his hair up. His tail was erect. His ears were up. I mean, he looked like he wanted some. And then Monroe met him. And then he was like, oh, never mind. Yeah. But
like that little dog.
I was so mad. Yeah, when the owner doesn't apologize and doesn't even acknowledge you, just calls the dog. I was cussing as I left. She got an earful because I would never do that.
Get your dogs.
Yeah, I feel safer riding along the river than I do in the neighborhood.
Let's see. We asked if everybody was in quarantine. Crystal says, my whole life, haha. Mark's home. Montana's on lockdown. There's 4 confirmed cases. Nothing's changed for you, Crystal. Brother's at work. He had to go in. Mark, working in retail for Walmart. Oh, wow. Anna, you're at Walmart. Florida's not on lockdown.
Some counties are. Orange County is. There's a few counties that are on lockdown.
When they do lockdown, there's still places open. Grocery stores are still open. Doctor's offices are still open. Gas stations.
But they're told to stay home. We have not been told to stay home.
Yeah. We haven't been told.
We've been told if you're sick, quarantine yourself.
Yeah. And
I think that's fine. I don't think there's a problem with that.
If you're not essential, stay home. I'm essential.
I'm essential.
Jeffrey, you have a tornado warning? Where are you? Where's Jeffrey? Tragedy still working. Not much happening with John. Fairly quiet. We knew rain. Oh my goodness. Crazy. Hi, Diane. How are you?
Thanks, John. I have a frog in my throat now. It's so irritating.
The pollen is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Like, it's
bad at my house, but it's way worse.
Like, why do I have a headache? Do I have a brain tumor or something? I've had a headache for 7 days.
Oh. It got worse when I came into the room, though.
Hi, Courtney.
I didn't feel that way when I was outside. When I came in here,
it stinks in here like dog. It's so smelly in here. Yes.
My subconscious must smell it because I don't.
And Courtney says, hi, guys. This is my first time being here.
Oh, welcome.
Crystal says, so glad you guys did the live chat. Podcast. Sorry, I can't read.
John's too late. Well, I'm essential to talk in the room.
Uncle Paco, actually, no. Actually, their sales are up right now for Popeyes, all his area. They thought that since they had to, well, they didn't close the drive-throughs open. The lobby's open for takeout, and their deliveries picked up. So a lot of people are getting delivery, like Uber Eats, DoorDash. They're doing like 3 or 4 delivery companies, and so their sales are actually up right now. I take some sinus pills, but I don't like how they make me feel. I don't like taking
I'm getting a headache now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's all those trees out there.
I think so. Those Chinaberry trees.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they flower. They smell so good. They almost smell like gardenias or jasmine.
You know, they're poisonous.
When it starts, yeah, the seeds are poisonous.
Mm-hmm.
So when it starts falling off, you can't breathe. And you have a headache. So it's like $500 to $800 a tree to have them chopped down. Yeah. We had somebody trimming stuff. And I'm like, how much to take these trees out? Oh, that was about $500. And that was like
take those out.
$800. I'm like, never mind. No. See you later. Tragedy says, everything's the same in the grocery stores here in Norway. People only hoarded bread and baked goods, not toilet paper
and eggs.
We still get paper.
Really? When Dixie has it?
Oh, when Dixie does? Mm-hmm. I heard some people. Well, I'm not going now. I'm not going to the store.
You're only allowed to buy one thing.
Okay, I heard people were.
Yeah, they're limiting it.
Putting limits on it. My nose is itchy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're limiting. Like the eggs are limited, the bread's limited. Tissues are limited, toilet paper is limited. I went and got some stuff for Nicholas and Tyla, and I got them a thing of Charmin. I was like, man, I want my Charmin.
Tragedy, no way. What? I've never in my life had a headache. I think it's proof I'm actually dumb. You are not dumb. Maybe you're just really smart. That's crazy.
Well, I'm brilliant.
I can remember having migraines when I was 10.
Really?
About 10 years old, I had my first migraine, and I thought I was dying. like dying.
Oh, wow.
It was crazy. But
I know my kids got
had
migraines and would vomit. They always felt better after they would vomit, but they wouldn't feel better until they vomited.
And we never had like air conditioning. So it was always hot. I hate being hot.
There's your reason.
I hate it. I hate it here. It's too hot. It was in the 90s. It's been in the 90s all week.
So I heard somebody say it was going to be in the 40s again. Well, stay tuned. We'll tell you when it's going to be in the 40s again. I was like, 40s? What? Okay. And then I was like, was I watching like something recorded? Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Because I don't know.
Where'd you go?
I don't know. I don't know.
Just go down to
Where
the.
did I go? I don't know. I got a video I'm going to post tomorrow. Tonka woke Alana up. She slept on the couch. I don't know what it is with her.
Why she sleep on the couch?
Well, she didn't want to be in the bedroom. She fell asleep on the couch while we were watching TV, so we just left her there. But he woke her up. He rubbed on her head again. Poor kid. She's like, ow, ow. I'm laughing, videoing it, you know. But I'm like, I don't know what it is with her, but I'm saying, I don't know what she uses, but he loves it. It was hilarious. I'm like, I annoyed the shit out of her.
Funny.
My 15-year-old, she's like, you know, could you stop?
Bugs.
Oh, really? I know. I need to find some Excedrin.
Oh, yeah. We always have Excedrin. Is that a red bra hanging in the closet?
It's a pink one.
No, that's Woo's harness.
It's Woo's bra. It's her pink bra.
No, that's Woo's swimming one. The one I use when she goes in the water.
Use
Because it dries really fast.
Oh, when you're out somewhere.
That's hilarious. That's the dog's closet and my winter clothes right there on that side behind Bonnie. My sweaters and stuff hanging out. The Madison must have went through the bottom because they're coming out. I had them all folded in there. That's funny. Is that a bra? Oh yeah. She's in the corner under here, underneath me. Yeah, people are still going to the beaches here, but they don't let you drive on the beaches anymore, so you have to park and walk. And then
I didn't tell Ron that.
The ramps are closed.
It's hot out there. He wants to go to the beach so bad.
The ramps are closed. So during the week, it's closed. On the weekends, they're closed from 10 to 4. And you have to walk onto you can't drive on the beach.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, open them up in the morning.
Yeah, I didn't mention that to him that they're open. No, he wants to go get a hotel room and stay at the beach. And I'm like, oh, they're closed.
Yeah.
And they're closed.
I know. They said they were renting.
You can't rent anything. So
right now. So
I legit thought they were all closed. I didn't realize that they weren't closed until the other day.
Hey, Basil. Your breath is hot. You're just licking Bonnie's arm like it's a popsicle.
Tastes good. I'm a popsicle. I'm a popsicle.
Lollipop.
Did you drop your hair, Bonnie? How about you too? Oh, yeah. Did you ever get bathed? I'm just curious because I don't think so. Yeah. Pumpkin and really a bath too.
Oh, Woo is so stinky. I dry shampooed her, and then now she smells like stinky dog and lavender.
Oh yeah, it's like rose covered. Okay,
So she's okay. It's so funny. I don't want to show everybody. I'm just gonna do a video, so you can't see Princess. But Princess had some mats because I don't like dogs with fur like that. She gets matted, right? So she had mats on her. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna get the mats out, right? And so
you trim a tree.
I just kept going and going, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh my God, what did I do to Princess? And so I just shaved her. So she's skinny right now.
Yeah, she's not as bad as I thought she was.
She's not. She's skinny. And yeah. Look at her. She's looking so pitiful over there. So yeah, she shaved. I shaved. Yeah, you shaved Tonka, Uncle Paco. She has some hair on her head and her ears. And then I have to trim her paws. And I was trying to get her Rastafari tail off. She has a dread tail.
Yeah, you need to shave that thing too.
And I was trying, and she was, she hates being groomed. She like bites the clippers and stuff. And so I stopped, and I was like, I'll do it later. And that was like last week.
Oh, that's grown out the week.
Yeah, that's a week. Oh, thank you, Courtney. People told Uncle Paco he abused his dog for shaving. Why? It's not a double coated. Like if it's a double coated, we were just talking about that last night. Like I would never shave Woo. She's double coated. Tonka and Monroe can't ever be shaved. They're double coated.
Mm-hmm.
Any huskies, Malamutes, snow dogs, and the fur, the undercoat doesn't just keep them warm. It keeps them cool in the summers. So
well, in the summer they lose their undercoat. It's like just about all completely gone. Like Tonka, he has a thick coat and you can see it just like buffalo, like peel off.
Mm-hmm.
And then underneath it is just a short coat. That's not an undercoat.
Gypsy's doing.
Yeah.
I pluck Gypsy every time I go over there.
Yeah.
All over the backyard. I'm like,
I'm gonna do a grooming video. I just have to get it done. I want to do it with my horse brush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And mine's in the garage.
I'm gonna do like a life hack with a horse brush. Yeah. $7 horse brush. I spent $60 on a brush for Monroe.
Oh my!
Because I couldn't find any brushes. And then the other day I had the horse brush on. I was like, oh man. Of course she's setting now. But it's so much easier. You don't have to clean it out. It's just so much easier.
Yeah.
So.
I know. I think I still have I have a bucket of stuff in the garage I kept from the horses.
Yeah. Man, a curry comb would be amazing.
Oh yeah. I have this little shaver thing too that I wish I had for Princess. It was just like this big, and it was a razor.
Mm-hmm.
And you could do their nose and stuff with it. I don't know where it went, but I'm like, man, that would be so nice to have that. Let's see. Hi, Savage Squad. How you doing?
Hey.
That's crazy. So is anybody doing any new hobbies or anything if you're in lockdown?
Well, you should show them your book.
I'm really tired of seeing people in lockdown because they get to do all this stuff and I'm still working.
Show them your book. That's super cool. They might want to get one.
I got this book.
This is so cool.
I got this book for my family to do stuff. We're here every Sunday. And it's called Adventure Calling Family Edition. So when I was looking for this, I was going to get one for me and my husband to do because they have the couples like for date nights. But I was like, this would be fun to do. So I put a quarter in there. But there's different categories. So you can do like art and fun and games, double trouble, invite another family over, like come over.
Cool.
Summer, warm day adventures, fun spirited competition, stuff like that. So what you do is you scratch it off, and then you have to do what it says. That's really cool.
And there's a place for pictures.
Yes, and you can take a photo, and then you can write what about your adventure in there, and you can like in the front you can put like the date and stuff, the Walker family or whatever.
It's so cool to get to like your grandkids. Like it'd be so cool because your grandkids are participating while they're young and they can see the pictures and like they could show it to their grandkids who might not meet you when they're old enough to know you, or even to their grandkids. It's something that you could pass down. I think that'd be so cool. I'm all about things that you could do to pass down so that your family that comes later after you're gone can know who you are. I think that's so cool.
And that's why I want to make sure that I'm in my kids' lives and my grandkids' lives because I didn't have that, and so I'm just making it my own, So I didn't have a close relationship with any of my grandparents except for my grandpa, but he died when I was 10. So then I always say that I know I never felt loved or wanted by anyone in my whole life until I met my husband, except for my grandfather. And then he died when I was so young. And so I'm like, I don't want that. I don't want that for my kids.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go off, people are like, oh, I'm going to live my life. I raise my kids. I'm going to raise my life. I'm not that kind of person. I'm like, no, I want my grandkids here and them to know me. I want to do stuff with them and make memories with them. And so just kind of bonds and stuff. So if you're lucky enough to have, your grandparents still, love them and cherish them, especially now when they probably are stuck in their houses. I mean, we're still young grandparents, so. But thank you, Crystal. It was a long time ago. It was just like my Uncle Richard died, my sister died, and then my grandpa died, like within 5 years of each other.
Her sister died when she was 5, right?
He was 5.
Yeah.
So I was 7. So it was probably like a 5-year span. My Uncle Richard died right before she died. My sister died, and then my grandpa died. Like within 5 years. Boom, boom, boom. But I don't think just uncles that I didn't really know recently. But other than that, I haven't really lost anybody. Family. Close. Oh.
Hi, Aunt Claire. Hi, Diane.
Oh.
Listen, Diane Walker's in here, guys. Diane Walker is feeling better. She has the COVID-19 virus.
Oh, Diane, you do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness.
See, hi, Dora Mae Fox.
Hi, Dora Mae.
She told me this morning that she's feeling better, that she's starting to be able to breathe better. She said it's really bad.
Diane, I'm so sorry. I'm glad you're feeling better, though.
Yes.
What did Dora Mae say?
Not sure.
I saw something. Oh, Bonnie and Jen. Yesterday was my last day in the office in New York. I work for a city agency, and we were essential. I've been riding the subway for the past 3 weeks. Oh my goodness! So then tomorrow, yesterday was your last day.
Oh wow!
So they do have? Well, I can't talk. Do they have you working from home now? What are those? Uncle Yukon says relatives. What are those? Did we say hi to you, Uncle Yukon? Hi, Uncle Yukon.
I think I did.
Okay. I'm like, wait, Uncle Yukon's in here.
Sure.
Hi, Aunt Claire. I was just fixing to ask where you were. John, no banging your head against the wall.
That won't do you no good.
Your mother's parents were great, and your father's mom was great, and your father's father was a arsehole. Arse. He was an arse. Don't you like that on the movies? They put arse, A-R-S-E.
I've never noticed that. That is funny though.
Yeah. We watch you can tell when you're getting old. I watch stuff with subtitles now so I can read it. I'm like, what's that? I can't hear them. It's shocking how it affects everyone so differently. Oh, yeah.
So the virus affects people differently?
It depends on what condition you have. Like if you're healthy, you can have like cold symptoms.
But isn't that pneumonia anyway? Because I know that it turns into pneumonia. Mm-hmm. So anybody that has a health issue that gets pneumonia, no matter how they get it, it's going to affect them the same way.
Like the flu. Yeah. Any virus can attack you. But I guess since this one's the bottom of your lungs instead of pneumonia is usually like the top of your lungs.
Oh, I didn't know.
And this is a lower respiratory instead of an upper.
What's like the walking pneummonia? I heard of that before.
I had walking pneumonia a long time ago. It was awful.
Is that the top of your lungs? And
that's kind of like pleurisy, where you cough so much it separates the linings in your lung and water gets in there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. That's what I had. It was not fun. But thank God that's the only thing I've ever had wrong with
my doctor told me that what it was that it was a cold virus that turns into pneumonia. So that's why I said it. My doctor told me that.
Yeah,
which makes sense because it's your lungs, and that's what pneumonia is. Pneumonia is a lung disorder.
Right.
So
yeah, that's what they said. It's the virus attacks your lungs.
Yeah. That's what Diane said. She said that she's finally starting to be able to breathe better.
That's good.
And so that was scary.
The rest of the family were mild. So everybody had that, Diane, in your family? Oh my goodness.
Do you have any kind of underlying condition? Well, I mean, you're alive, so probably not.
Your banks are closed, Orme? That's crazy. The banks are closed. This is out of my hands, not stressing. Oh. It's crazy how it affects different areas. Like here, when I go to work in the morning to walk the dogs, it's like there's traffic, there's people all out, there's people playing golf. I go by like 3 golf courses, they're full. You see the golf carts all out there, and people are running and walking and biking, and I mean, I don't see any difference around here. Dry cough, fever, headache, nausea, aches, pain, shiver, and it felt like I had an elephant. Oh my goodness. Imagine trying to breathe through a half-pinch straw into glass. Oh my goodness. The virus causes thick film inside the trachea, and in the lungs, it can turn into pneumonia.
Which is weird because if they say it's a dry cough, isn't pneumonia like congestion? No, I thought it was.
You just cough. You just feel like there's something in your lungs and you have to cough it out. Yeah, it's Diane has asthma and an autoimmune condition, so I knew I was at risk, but couldn't stop my daughter going to school. Just unfortunate.
No.
Savage Squad's keeping her butt at home.
Where do you live at, Diane?
She's in the UK, aren't you? Yeah.
Worst part is having to listen to my father when he calls. He spent 2 years after your heart was damaged screaming I was going to die of pneumonia. This started him up all over again. Uh-oh. Did you tell him that you're fine because you're staying at home?
It's weird.
Is she dreaming?
She's sighing. Oh, she's bored. She's like, I want to go somewhere, mommy. Take me. Not been anywhere. She just gets to see Basil a couple times a week.
Oh.
You have lupus, asthma, and Addison's. Oh my goodness. She's in Yorkshire, UK. Diana's. Tragedy says, updated new research. COVID-19 is 6 times more deadly than regular influenza.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy. Aunt Claire has asthma and congestive heart disease, so been in lockdown since our government announced it.
Good job, Aunt Claire. You stay. See, I think that if you have those issues, you should absolutely be locked down.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, I go places. I don't stay at home, but like I don't touch things. I wash my hands. I don't touch my face with my hands, you know.
Stay away from people.
Yeah, they say that's like your main important thing is don't touch your face with your hands.
It's hard too. Like I think I
know because I've done it a bunch of times just sitting here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like you do it, you don't
think
realize.
about not doing it, then you really want to do it even more.
Yeah. When I'm home, I don't really think about it, but when I go places, I don't touch it. I don't touch my face when I go somewhere. And I tell them when I wash my hands, you know. And like I don't go around people unless I have to go to the grocery store, you know. And then I do disinfect the carts and everything. I do that. Well, I mean, well, you have to go,
if Robert gets it, you're going to get it. So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't want to get it because I don't want Ron to get it because it could hurt Ron because of his heart, you know, condition. So that would be my biggest worry is something happening to him.
Yeah, I know.
But if I get it, he's going to get it. I mean, you can have it for 2 weeks and not even know that you have it. So
up to.
Yeah. I can't read that.
At both stores today, they had dispensers for wet wipes that helped to wipe down the handle on the carts and my hands.
Yeah. I know, like Walmart usually has that thing you can put your hand under. Of course, it's always out now. They don't have the stuff in there. But when we went to Winn-Dixie, they actually had spray bottles of disinfectant that you could use with towels.
Robert said he went to Walmart and they were out of the wipes, but the greeter was wiping everything down with the spray and the wipes.
So that's what I like about Publix. At Publix, there's somebody on the carts all the time. They're wiping them down before you ever touch them. At Winn-Dixie, you have to do it yourself. But at Publix, they have somebody doing it. They're all the time wiping them down. So you can touch a cart and not have to worry about it because the guy just wiped it all down for you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you think you're touching the food, or grabbing the packages. But then from what I understand, my Carrie, he's a chemist, and he was explaining that viruses need a living host. Mm-hmm. And so they usually die pretty quickly if they don't have a living host. But then I told Nicholas that, and he said that there was a cruise ship that had been empty for 17 days, and they found the virus all over it. Mm-hmm. And so then it's like, well, what's
living longer on stuff? They were saying it was in the air
because Ron was worried about the mail. He said, well, what if somebody sends me something in the mail and I touch it and I open it, And I'm like, and that's when we asked Carrie about it, and that's when he said it needed a living host. But then you find that other part out. So it's like even checking the mail could put you at risk.
That's why I just wash your hands. Once you check the mail, wash your hands and try not to touch your face. I mean, just do the best you can. That's it. I mean, I'm just taking extra precautions with the dogs. Like I carry sanitizer and spray. And before I go in, I put sanitizer on my hands. It's before I touch all their stuff. I make sure my hands are so wet. I touch all their stuff. And then when I put the dogs up, I go in their bathroom, wash my hands, and she has paper towels for me. And then I dry my hands, and then I touch everything with the paper towel. And then when I get back to even my car door, and then I put that in a garbage bag in my car, and then I take the hand sanitizer and put it all over me, and I spray my steering wheel. And I do that every time I go somewhere. So I like being extra. But
there's a reason for it, though.
Yeah. And that's the only people that are home. Like when I go get Basil, I go in, I touch his stuff, I go back to the car, I put him in the car, I turn the car on, and then I put sanitizer all over my hands. So,
I think my worry is always the kids. Are the kids gonna be around? Are they gonna do something? Or because they're not as
like, stop touching stuff. I'm touching everything. I'm like, stop here, sanitizer. She's like, Grandma, I don't like your sanitizer. I'm like, put it on your hands.
I don't sanitizer. I just wash my hands.
Yeah,
I don't sanitizer anymore.
I don't use it at home, but like it stays in my car and in my pouch when I'm walking the dogs. Yeah, and then even they're saying it could stay on the packages, like Amazon and stuff. So it's really hot here and heat kills it. So yesterday we got 2 packages and they came and set them on the host thing and rang the doorbell. And I'm like, I'm not touching them.
So the heat kills it.
So I let them sit out there for like an hour. And then I was like, okay, they should be dead now.
Have as many cases in Florida.
That's what I'm thinking because the heat is supposed to.
Because we've had last night 63 deaths, 5,000 confirmed cases, 63 deaths. But then they were saying on the radio this morning, they have tested hundreds of thousands of people. Right. So hundreds of thousands of people, only 5,000 confirmed, and only 63 deaths. That's really a low number.
The percentage.
And Lake County, I think we only have 5 cases that are confirmed in Lake County. It's really low where
it is low.
But we live the houses are really far apart. People are not on top of each other here the way they are in other places.
And now that there's no public, like you can't go out. Like restaurants are closed. You can't go inside and sit down at restaurants. It's only takeout, drive-through, and delivery now. You can't gather. Like all the things, like we had some Bike Fest was here. Our town canceled everything. So they don't want anybody gathering in large groups.
Well, but
that's been down. School's closed.
No matter what you do, you're still susceptible. Ron and I were talking about, we went to Sonny's over the weekend, and they have where you stay in your car and you place an order.
Yeah.
But they have gloves on. They bring you the pen and the pad, and how many other people touch that pad?
Exactly.
And you have to touch it to sign it. You know what I'm saying? That's what Ron was saying. No matter what you do, you cannot do enough precautions to keep yourself safe. And Ron had a good point. He says the only way that you could really be safe is if you lived out on a ranch or a farm by yourself. You had your own food. Yep. You grew your own food. You grew your own
meat. See anybody?
You didn't
got
see
any
anybody.
packages? Went anywhere?
Mm-hmm. That'd be the only way to really stay.
Yeah, that would be the only way. Yep. Yeah, I couldn't believe all the people here at spring break on the beaches and stuff, and then they finally closed them.
Yeah.
Oh, Uncle Yukon sprays bleach water on the cardboard boxes.
I'll use my Lysol because Lysol kills it. You can actually read the back of the Lysol bottle and it says coronavirus.
Yeah, I saw that. Like, and then somebody said, "I thought this was a new virus." I was like, "No,
yeah,
it's a new strand."
Oh, right. I know, and Alana and I are talking. Alana and I have a lot in common. She has some doubts that I don't have, and I'm like, oh. And she was telling me how mad she gets because I guess people are calling it the Chinese virus. I'm like, baby, I'm sure they don't mean it like that, but when you hear about it, you hear that it started in China, so maybe that's all they can mean about it.
President Trump does his things. That's what he said.
Yeah, that's what she said. That's what she said. I said, I'm sure he just means that's where it came from. That does not actually mean it's the virus, right? You know, so it's funny.
He stopped calling it that now because I guess he got a bunch of people just take what he says out of context. Like I'm sitting there watching the live thing, right? And then 30 minutes later, someone's putting something on there and it's not even anything. I'm like, what in the world? I just watched that. Where did that come from? They take things and take him out of context and stuff instead of I mean, he's talking. Like I understand because I'm the same way. Like when you're talking and you just say something.
Oh my gosh, yes. You know I always open my mouth and say something and later I'm like, probably should have said that. I don't think there's anybody in this world that has not, and I said that to Alana. I said, Alana, are you telling me that you've never said anything that if other people had heard you, you would really be embarrassed and you wouldn't want them to hear? Yeah. Everybody.
I mean, how many times have you stuck open mouth, insert foot? Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. And sometimes, and this is what I was explaining to her, because I say something and you hear me, I don't necessarily mean it what you're hearing. You're hearing me from your point of view. Exactly. You need to think, well, this is Pepe. What does Pepe mean by it?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure that I don't mean what you think that I do. You know, and that's everybody. Everybody hears something and they take it to what they think. They put their own spin on it, not necessarily what I've done it with my husband a bazillion times. Okay. He'll say something and I can take anything he says and I can flip that stuff around and make it into something completely different than what he ever meant. And that is what people do. Pure and simple with everybody.
Yes. Viruses only live in the cold. Your boxes if you leave them outside. I am a bit of a jerk. A phone to begin with. I have only used alcohol in my life, not Purell.
Huh?
She's just saying about the viruses living on stuff.
I didn't know they only lived in the cold. So where was that ship at?
I don't. It has to be under a certain degree. I don't think it can live over. Like that's what we were saying about the heat here.
Mm-hmm.
That's why there's probably not as many cases. All the places where it's at, like New York's a hot spot, but if there's a bunch of people there too. So where there's more people, you're going to have more cases.
Oh, gotcha. What does St. Clair say? Read today.
The rich people are to be blamed for this virus, traveling abroad and bringing these viruses back to their country.
The work and travel, it doesn't mean they're rich. The majority of travel is work related, not I'm going on holiday.
I know we had 2 vacations planned. Thank God we didn't schedule them or pay for them yet. And now we're like, okay, it's gonna be over so we can go somewhere.
Hey, if you're a conspiracy theorist, maybe China put this out there on purpose. Maybe they want to poison everybody and they wanted to what do you call that? Germ warfare.
Don't even get me started.
Jennifer, no, come in. Come on.
I just watched a video from the TED Talks from 2000. 13 or
Yeah.
15. And guess what Bill Gates was talking about?
What?
That we're not ready for a virus. That a virus, if a right virus came along, it could wipe out a lot of people because we're not ready for germ warfare. We're not ready. And I saw that and I was like, what? Don't even get me started. Somebody at that TED Talk. Maybe.
Ask Jennifer where I heard this theory from. No, seriously though, there are a lot of people that will say that, you know. And yeah, I mean, you never know. Anything's possible. But you know,
Yeah.
sometimes shit just happens.
Yeah.
Pure and simple. Shit happens. And sometimes you piss your spouse off and everybody has to go for it. You're a chemist and someone just pissed you off.
Savage Squad, Prince Harry and Wako Ono. That's so funny.
Who?
That is hilarious. Megan. Megan?
Oh. Prince Harry's wife?
Yeah.
They brought it to China and then brought it to here?
Now they're in LA. They're living in LA now.
Is it true that the other guy's been crown prince now or king and his wife is queen? It was on the In Touch magazine.
I don't
The
know.
queen's reign is over. Prince, what's his name?
Wait.
And his wife. They have 2 kids. Prince.
Wait.
Charles. No, Charles' son. What's his oldest son's name? Harry's the youngest son. What's his oldest son's name?
Because
Is it King?
why?
It's William. It says that Prince William and Princess whatever her name, or King is now King William, and then
Why?
I don't know.
Still alive.
It was In Touch on the In Touch thing when I was in a grocery store. I didn't touch it because somebody else might have. But
Yeah.
it had a picture of him with a crown on, and it had a picture of her with a crown on, and it said the Queen's reign is over. Prince William and
Did she give her crown up?
King William and
Yeah, that's what I thought.
is now the Queen.
The Queen's still alive. No, Charles and Camilla and William and Kate. Not because Charles is next.
Look, Google In Touch magazine.
They can't skip
Google
Charles. I didn't think so.
I was wondering why Charles wasn't the king.
Will and Kate. Yeah. I
Yeah.
love them. I love them. I love them.
Okay.
I don't like Megan. I'm sorry. I don't.
Okay, Google. Show me the In Touch magazine cover.
In Touch is lying, Savage Squad said. Someone's
Can I come in then?
Who is it? It's always one. It's my husband.
Oh, sorry.
Robert.
In Touch magazine where it shows Prince William or King William.
How long have we been on here? Oh, not even an hour? Oh, my Lord.
Yeah. Queen Elizabeth is not stepping down from the throne due to the coronavirus pandemic. She has not named Prince William and Kate Middleton the king. See, because it's on. Oh, well, why won't you show me the picture? Oh, show me the picture. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, this is gonna drive me nuts. Show me the picture where it says Prince William and Kate Middleton named king and queen. Oh, Life and Style did it too. Okay, this is the one that I saw. Will and Kate, crown, king and queen. Where does it say? Oh, the queen ends reign after 68 years. If it's on a magazine in the grocery store, it's gotta be right. I was wondering too, I was like, wait, why is it Charles? And then I thought, well, is it because he got divorced maybe? And look, it's on Life and Style too. I didn't see that one though. You don't pay any attention to the royalty stuff? I don't normally either, but I was like, oh man, that was a really cool crown she had on. Like, look how pretty that crown is. I was like, that's really pretty. I should Jennifer when she comes back. Look, it's all over the place. Anywho, oh, I have to pull that up so I can show it to Jennifer. No, that's not the right one. Where'd it go? Oh, whoops. Ha! Oh, look. Oh my gosh. See, I was telling the truth.
I don't know. I don't have any nuts, so I had to get chips.
Oh man. Oh man.
It's 2:00. I haven't even had. My head hurts. So I'm just gonna eat these chips.
Those are some of my favorite chips.
I know, I love these chips. This is left over there on Sunday. I was like, open the cabinet, and they were just like, hello.
Okay, yeah, I have to. I can't not some. It's been so long since I had chips. Oh my gosh.
There was hackers in Africa.
What happened?
Yeah, I like Harry. I couldn't believe. I was like, no, don't marry her. She's fake. She's so phony. I cannot believe he married her.
Really?
Wow.
Well, she did kind of split their family up, didn't she?
Yeah. Well, I was saying because the media over there was tearing her apart like they did his mom. And they were afraid, he was afraid something was going to happen to her, like what happened to his mom.
Oh.
Hello? Come in.
A dress?
No, I'm not, that's why I'm not gonna. Now she can watch A Nightmare on Elm Street.
She can watch what?
A Nightmare on Elm Street.
No. No way. Tell her, no way.
She said.
Why would you even ask to watch that? No. It's bad. Go away. She's asking if she can watch Nightmare on Elm Street.
They call her what?
They did an interview in Africa. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, and then they did an interview with hackers. That's why they call her Woko Ono. Oh.
Who's Woko Ono?
Yoko Ono from the Beatles. Split the Beatles up. So they're just saying that about her.
Did she split the Beatles up, or did other people split the Beatles up?
I don't know.
Good question. I don't know. I find when you have issues, it's probably more than just one.
Oh, Diane, you think that media is biased?
Oh my gosh, yes they are. That's a fact. Fake media is something huge.
Because she's so woke.
Because she's what?
She's woke. Oh my gosh. John, you're like, yeah, but I don't want my 8-year-old granddaughter watching it. Listen, that was the movie. Like I threw a chip down. Here, Basil. I just got that.
You sure did. She's been waiting.
I thought I was going to go very that movie, I lost so much sleep over that movie when I was younger. And I'm just like, I am not letting my granddaughter watch that movie. She's 8. She's not watching it.
She will have nightmares. And then she will blame Jennifer.
Yeah. Why'd you let me watch that? I can hear it now. Yeah, you're not watching that.
We made her watch them.
Yeah. Oh, I don't even want that on the TV in my house. I don't want to walk by and see that stuff. I can't eat sausage on pizza because of that movie.
I don't like that. No, I don't know about that, but I don't like when you're sleeping. It's okay, babe. Thanks, Catherine. She loved that chip. You killed that chip.
Not good for you, princess.
She's 13 years old.
Oh, I like Conan the Barbarian. The one with Arnold in it.
The really old one.
Yeah.
You know, our TV broke. We got a new TV. And you know that now when we watch old movies, they look new. And then when we watch movies, they look fake. They make the acting look really bad.
Oh no.
It reminds you more of reality TV than an actual movie. And
Oh, I don't like that.
I'm like, they're terrible actors. What's going on here? Like legit, and it's because of it's the TV.
That's funny.
Ron and I both don't like that.
Uncle Paco, no, Northport's south of us. Like, I think it's like 2 or 3 hours away from us. He was asking if we were by Northport.
We're in the middle of the state, like
Yeah.
the long ways in the middle, the wide ways.
Orlando, we're between Orlando and then the villages. The villages, the largest retirement community in the world now.
And growing.
And growing. I think they're going to build 10,000 more houses in the next 5 years. 10,000
Wow.
over there.
Amazing.
Sumter County. Afterlife with Ricky. Is that an older show, Diane? I think I watched that. Where he dies.
Ricky Bobby?
Gervais.
Oh.
Ricky Bobby. You're going to be in Northport at the end of May?
You should come visit us. What are we doing there?
It's a couple miles south. I mean, a couple hours, not a couple miles.
Google it. From there to
What are you doing?
to Fruitland Park in Grand Island.
What are you doing there?
Where's my phone?
I guess it's out there. Your dad's there? His dad's there visiting. Oh, Crystal. Me and Robert tried to watch that. We didn't even get 10 minutes into the first episode and I had to turn it off.
What was it?
Tiger King that everybody's watching.
Never heard
It's
of
a
it.
documentary about a gay guy who is married to a woman, has a wife, that he raises tigers and stuff. And I guess one of the tigers kills him.
Oh,
Documentary. Like, I was like,
that sounds terrible.
why is everybody watching this? I couldn't. I'm like, no, I don't like stuff like that. Oh, it's his wife and his life new series in April. Oh, okay. No, I haven't seen that one then. He's funny. I'll look at that. Ricky Gervais, he's funny.
I have no idea who that is. What does he play on?
He's a British actor. Let's see, what does he play on?
If you're dressed, yeah. You're not a child. No, Madison can't. She's too little.
Bye-bye. Go find a movie.
A kids movie. A kids movie.
Kids
That's what I
movie.
told her. She doesn't listen.
Mom's like, give me away.
What have you guys watching?
She was like, can I imagine everyone on the street? And I was like, sure.
Well, I don't watch TV that much. I'm busy.
I don't
She
either.
told me she could watch
I
it.
fall asleep watching shows at night. I do watch Wednesdays here is Chicago Night. Chicago Med. I love that. And Chicago Fire, I think, is my favorite show. I watch them. I love those two shows.
I watch reality TV.
Most of the time I fall asleep on Chicago Fire, so I have to watch it on demand.
I watch The Voice, Survivor. My favorite show ever is Little People, Big World.
Oh yeah, it is.
That's funny.
I want to go visit their farm so bad. I love
Yeah.
them. I feel like I know all the kids. I've watched them grow up.
In Oregon.
Oregon. The pumpkin patch. I was gonna say nobody's saying hi to Alana, and I looked at the thought.
But literally, it's filled with pile on it.
I know.
Hi
I've been focusing on these.
How are you guys gonna let me?
Diane watches a lot of cooking shows and then can't. And then you want to cook, Diane?
Oh, I like cooking.
Megan watches Netflix.
Someone tell me what to make Madison watch. She's 8 years old, and I don't know what to watch with her because she won't watch My Little Pony with me.
She watches some reality family on YouTube.
Oh, is it? I don't think I know who you're talking about. I don't like you.
They do.
I like you.
No,
Okay, no, I didn't mean
They
like
do
that.
stunts and games and stuff like that.
Oh, is it that one family? They're like light skinned. I don't know how else to describe them. I just know what they look like.
No, I don't know.
H family.
I don't know. Yeah, go ask Madison. I just walk in there. What are you watching?
I was like, no, I'm good.
Is Lana sleeping over again? I'm with her for like a week.
Yeah, at least. I'm trying to get her to move in with me.
I'm trying
Good bagel.
to not move in.
John's watching DVDs of New Tricks. It's about retired police officer in London solving old unsolved crimes.
Oh, your fingers smell bad.
It's one of these chips.
No, it's princess.
No, you're not. It's one of these chips.
No, it's princess.
Smell like
Princess smells good.
Chips, apparently.
good on me.
Princess is my favorite. I love little rat dogs like Princess. Look at her.
That's what she calls them,
She's
little
just
rat
a cute
dogs.
little rat.
She does. Robert says she looks like a Fraggle. Remember Fraggle Rock? Did you ever watch Fraggle Rock? You never watched a Fraggle?
You never watched the Fraggle Rock?
No, I've
I
heard
watched the
of it.
Fraggle
but
Rock.
Robert says that she looks like a Fraggle.
Okay, so if nobody's gonna tell me what to watch at Madison on Netflix, then I'm gonna end up turning on something I shouldn't.
No.
No, you're not.
Mo.
Did anybody watch Fraggle Rock? You know what I'm talking about?
Did anybody watch Ren and Stimpy? I watch Ren and Stimpy a lot. Ren and Stimpy.
Go watch Fraggle Rock.
Show.
Go watch Fraggle Rock.
Yeah.
I
There's
think it's on
something to watch.
Hulu.
Diane watched Fraggle Rock.
Watch Andy Griffith. Griffith?
Yeah, go watch Andy Griffith.
Yeah.
Is he a comedian? Oh, comedian.
I think he might have been considered a comedian.
Oh, I'll watch a Disney movie with her. Duh. Okay, bye guys.
Oh, watch Over the Hedge. That was your favorite when you were
Over the
little.
Hedge.
Mhm.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Madison might know the password to Disney Plus.
I watched her.
You have Disney Plus?
No, Megan does.
Well, we can watch the talk show.
I have Disney Plus.
I thought so.
The talk show.
Oh,
It's only on Disney Plus.
I have Disney Plus.
How do you have Disney Plus?
I'm not paying for it. I can give you my username and password.
You can watch on the TV?
yeah, as long as you have a smart TV.
Oh, heck no. You know, what's that movie I want to watch, Crystal? The Snow Dog movie.
Goodbye, fellas.
Togo, yeah.
Call of the Wild. Did they put that on there yet? Is Call of the Wild on Disney Plus yet? Because it was at the movies.
Why don't you get her password and stuff and you can watch it on your TV too? I know. When are you going to sit and watch it?
Yeah.
That's my thing. I don't know. I'm going to sit and watch it. I love Togo.
John, Australia TV is boring, rigid with reruns of Skippy the Bush Kangaroo.
That sounds interesting.
So you can't like stream stuff like we can here?
Do you have like Netflix?
Like Netflix and stuff?
and Hulu and stuff like that? Do you have like HBO and Cinemax and Lifetime?
Madison, it's been a couple years ago. She watched this Australian show, and it was kids, and they were in school, and they would do like different. They would do stuff. Like it was a show about them, and it was in Australia. It was on Disney. I think it was on Disney. Was that just for us?
But can't be bothered paying for it.
Mm.
Oh, but I can't be bothered paying for it. Okay, got ya.
Oh, the Wiggles, yeah.
RJ loved the Wiggles. I watched the Wiggles with RJ all the time when he was
Madison
little.
didn't like it, but Gunnar did. Gunnar
Oh
liked
my
the
goodness,
Wiggles.
yeah, he loved it. RJ really likes music a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. He probably liked music more than any other grandkids.
Maybe this whole bag of chips.
I some of them too. There.
The show called The Irwins. What's that about?
The Irwins. The Irwins.
Oh, not the Irwins.
I don't think so. I think it's the Irwins. The Craigie?
Yeah.
Steve Irwin? That's from Australia.
Are they from Australia?
Uh-huh.
Oh, Steve's kids. Okay.
The Irwins.
I was really sad.
I know.
It was so sad.
He was so full of life.
I know.
And if you would have left the stinger in there, he'd still be alive.
Oh, you know what I watch when I can't find anything to watch? The Incredible Dr. Pol. I love watching him.
Me too.
He delivers cows and stuff, and the last one I watched, Brenda, one of the vets, go out to a farm, and the cow was having a hard time having the baby, and its leg was sticking out, and so she was trying to pull it out, and it wouldn't come out, and she had to get the winch, and they were in this little teeny tiny chute, right? And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're never gonna get that thing out. And the guy had to come in there and help her, and they finally got the baby out, and it was dead.
Yeah, they usually did, but I'm saying no.
I had to do that with a truck once. I had to pull a calf out.
Oh, okay.
They hooked the chain, the leg was sticking out. And the cow was in there like, we don't get this out, the mom's gonna die. And so I don't know why, I think I was the only woman there. And so they made me get in the truck and pull it. So I'm like driving the truck.
It's so bad just thinking about the mom.
And then Robert's like, don't look. And the mom ran off, she had lived. But that's what they were saying, and they'll both die. If they,
I've seen Dr. Pol and them take the cows and push them back in, rearrange their legs, and then have them be born.
yeah. That was crazy.
You know.
Crystal says, yeah, I love Dr. Pol when he puts his arm up a cow's butt.
That's hilarious.
Just all their
Our cable bill, we pay almost $300 a month for all of our cable.
holy cow.
For with the house phone and it's not quite, it's two something with a house
You can just
phone,
switch your phone to
channels, and
we don't pay that much.
and our internet.
We have the fastest internet, house phone, because of the fax machine. Our cell phones are on there, and all the cable channels. And I think we only pay like $200.
Well, what do you have? What package do you have? I have Comcast.
Yeah, Robert does it. Go ask Robert.
I will.
But holy cow. And our
Well, we do rent movies that are $5 a piece.
Oh.
Or $5.99 a piece.
okay, that's probably why that
Yeah.
jumps up.
And then we have 3 different boxes for the different rooms, and 2 of them are the TV's very seldom. One that is in Tonka Monroe's room. Nobody ever watches it. I should return it. They're $10 a month.
Yeah.
So if I return the 1 box, that'd be $10 less. And then you have the guest room, which we have a box for.
Because we didn't get boxes. We only have one.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the little sensors. It's little sticky sensors on the other TVs. So you can get basic, but you can't get pay-per-view. You can't watch
Yeah,
the
see, we have
DVRs,
everything on all the TVs.
stuff like that.
Yeah, we have everything.
Oh, well,
on the
I can
TVs.
watch. I do watch. I can watch my DVR shows in my room.
Okay.
But,
Yeah, see, we wanted to have it on all the TVs so we could watch whatever we want, wherever we want.
Yes, Robert, because I can watch anything in the bedroom.
Our bedroom has more than the two other rooms too. Like we have more stuff on the TV in our bedroom than the spare room and the guest room.
Oh, okay. I think it's the different boxes.
Boy.
Yeah. The main box is in the living room. But whatever's DVR, we can watch it on any TV.
I think the package that we have is like $179 a month.
You can call them and tell them you want to change your plan. Or you just tell them you want to cancel.
I actually want to upgrade my internet.
And they'll be like, oh,
I
hold
keep
on.
thinking about it.
Good. This package, this is our deal right now. That's what you have to do. Robert calls them.
Every year, though, it goes up. It's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
We should have never got rid of it to begin with because we were locked in.
Oh,
We were locked in at a price because we had
It's
it
like
way before everything. And then we went with the dish on top of the house.
Oh, yeah, I
And
know.
we thought, oh, we're going to do good.
good.
Oh, my gosh. Every time it rained, we had no
I don't like that.
TV.
We will never do that again.
Never do that again. So then we got the Comcast back, but now we're not
Well,
grandfathered into that one amount.
Now, if you have a smart TV, you can just stream everything. You don't even need cable. Except when you want fast. Comcast has the best and the fastest internet. Robert.
Yeah, I have to have the internet.
So,
I want faster internet.
yeah, the fastest, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Pay for that. Well, because he has to have it because he works from home.
Yeah.
I ate all the chips. Look,
No,
I'm
we
eating the
ate all
crumbs.
the chips. Me, you, and Alana even ate a few. See, we split
All of them.
by 3.
Now I'm cheesy.
They were amazingly delicious. I cannot tell you how long it's been since I've eaten chips, and I'm going to hate myself tonight for eating them.
Good. Hi, Nancy Elizabeth. She's like, hi, Bonnie and Joe.
Hi, sweetheart.
How have you been?
Fantastic. I need to go pee and get some water.
I know, I'm out too. A friend of mine doesn't own a TV and got sent to court because she had a computer and watched it. Oh my goodness, really? A big contention in the UK. Like, you have to pay for it. So you guys can't stream stuff? Like just water. Things we have here, I just think are everywhere else. I guess, but that's crazy. You can't watch it. Like, you should be able to watch stuff on your computer. Like, people watch stuff on their phones. Here, my daughter, when she moved, they couldn't afford cable. They had Hulu, and she watched it on her phone, and she streamed it on her TV, too. That's crazy. Crazy. So that's what everybody's been doing, just watching TV shows. We don't have Disney Plus. You love Disney Plus, Crystal? We have to pay extra for Sky, Netflix, Amazon Prime, but we have to pay for a TV license? Oh, wow. We should watch Tonka Woo videos and you watch with us. That'd be funny. What's that, princess? Madison and Alana are in the next room and they're watching TV and they're talking. And Princess is like, her head's just going back and forth. Like, what is that? Crystal, you watch YouTube more and you rewatch Woo and Tonka and Monroe's videos. Oh, thank you. I haven't watched anything. Like, I get up in the morning. I used to get up early and I would come in here and I could do some stuff on my laptop and stuff before I went to work. But now when the time changed, it took an hour. It was like it took an hour away. And now I'm like, I get up, I get ready for work, and I leave. Like I don't have any time to do anything in the mornings. And then once I start going, my day just like snowballs. And then I'm like, once the kids go home at 5:30, 6 o'clock, I am so tired. And I still got to clean. This morning, I got up a little early. I think it's the pollen and stuff. I've just had a headache for like 7 days. So I can't really sleep a lot. So I took some medicine yesterday and I took a 2-hour nap. And so then I went to bed kind of late, but then I woke up early. So I'm like, what is happening? It was so weird. So this morning I got up and I was cleaning, and it's Tuesday, so it's bathroom day. So I cleaned both the bathrooms. I cleaned the litter box out. I took the trash out, and then I was outside with the dogs. And then I came back in and I got ready for work, and I was like, I'm late. I just like ran out of time. And I'm like, what in the world? I'm never late. So I was 10 minutes late to my first dog walk. They don't care. I mean, I don't like to be. They said, can you come at 9 o'clock? So I'm like, I'm going to be there at 9 o'clock. So that's the first time I've ever been late. So that was crazy. So that put me behind. Then I went and got Basil, and then I had to go get Madison. And I kind of had to come back here, and she had to do some schoolwork on her laptop. And then I had to take her to an appointment. And then I went and picked up Gunner, and then I brought Gunner back, and then he had to do work on his laptop. And then Bonnie and Alana came, and then we went live. And so it's just crazy, 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 crazy busy. Things just snowball. What happened?
Wants to watch a scary movie. All the other movies are for babies.
And then press Alana too.
I'm telling you, poor Alana. I said, Madison, you're not watching a scary movie. And Robert's like, I think Alana's trying to get her to watch it. Madison is out there with the remote in her hand. And Alana's saying no. And then Madison's like, I want to watch a scary movie. It's so funny. Oh, thank you. And then I told her, I said, Madison, you're not watching a scary movie. So then she started pouting and she got mad. So I told Robert, I said, Madison definitely wants to watch a scary movie.
Oh my gosh.
So that's something she's like, it's in my list. So if it's in my list, I can watch it. Some kind of ghost story or something. I don't know, like a whole season.
She watches some kids things that have ghosts or something in it. But
Alana told me she couldn't watch it.
Nightmare on Elm Street. She's not watching it.
Oh, Alana wouldn't let her watch the other one either.
Yeah, she's not watching that. Oh, you have rain, Crystal? We need rain. Diane, I know.
I watch YouTube.
Never enough hours in the day, especially when you start cleaning. Does it ever end? It doesn't end. There's always something to do. Everything's always a mess all the time. All the time. Oh, thank you, Crystal. Personal TVs for everybody. That's what I'm said.
She can watch that show if it's in her list, right? She just can't watch Nightmare on Elm Street.
Right.
So that's fine. If she wants to watch one of the ghosts,
she watches some thing where
The
teenagers see ghosts or something. They go to the cemetery.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, she watches that.
So you can let her watch out.
Now I'll go out there and be like, what are you watching?
I was like, I can't do this. I don't know what to let her watch.
Look, do you like how Princess takes over the crate? Woo's
Woo left it. That's why she went in there.
Woo's arm and her head's on Princess's bed over here.
And Princess is in Woo's bed.
Oh my gosh. Sunday night, Princess was sleeping beside me, and I was watching watch TV in my room on Sunday nights because Robert works. And I'm laying there, and Woo gets up on the bed. She has to lay across the pillows. So funny. And so I'm just watching TV, and all of a sudden I look over, and Woo has her paw on her arm like this, and the other paw's over Princess.
Aww.
I was like, that's so sweet. She loves her sister. And then Princess hasn't wanted to go outside in the mornings. I have to pick her up and take her. And so Woo goes outside. She waits at the screen door for her to come out. And then I open the door. Princess goes out, and then she pushes her with her nose, like, hello. And I was like, go out there with your sister. I'm talking about you.
knows. She's looking at you. She's like, you know what she's doing right now? Puffing at you.
Oh, I
You
thought
didn't
she's
give her
looking,
enough chips.
she's looking for food. That's what I was
She's pissed. She's not sleeping now. She's awake staring at you. And she's saying, how dare you not feed me part of those chips? It's
gonna say.
hilarious.
She's a little food hound. Oh my gosh. She follows everybody around food.
Yeah.
Like, where's Princess? Oh, one of the kids are in the playroom sneaking
Did you
food.
say my name? Look at her. She's like,
Food? You want a food? Do you want a
you
food?
know, when you said princess, she's like really perked up. Look at her staring you down.
Oh, you're so cute. Look, her ears are all lopsided. She had more tangles
She
in
looks
her
like
than
she's
the
got
other.
she looks like she's got a Rastafarian in that ear.
I
over
see
there.
it. Uh-oh, I'm gonna have to shave your ears. I wonder what your ears look like.
No, remember, no. You did that before. Do you remember what happened?
No.
You cannot cut her ears, finger on her ears. I won't mention what happened while we're online. I'll tell you later.
Like, Mommy, what are you doing? Do I need to pay attention to you, or can I go back to sleep? Go back to sleep. I'll stop talking to you. Auntie Elizabeth's been watching her favorite YouTubers, Woo, Monroe, and Tonka's videos.
Aww,
They're so sweet.
thank you.
So nobody's been doing anything else, just TV and YouTube. Diane says my house is an absolute tip. I just look at it and think, nah, it'll still be there. Ah, that's what I was doing, Megan, the other day when I gave her a haircut. I was cutting the knots out, but it's lopsided. Like, one ear looks really thin and the other one looks really poofy.
You guys just don't know Jennifer and trying to get princesses.
Ah, dog obedience training.
I think she looks cute, all fuzzy. Look, she's all
I
curled up
didn't
and
want to
sleeping.
shave her like that, but
You need to get the thing I have from Monroe. It's like a pick and it's got a razor here. So you literally can put it underneath the knot, just the knot, and you go like that and it cuts the knot out.
oh,
It's
her
really cool. It's like a
feet
swing or
get
something
so
like that.
bad. Like,
It's great
her
for opening mail too.
legs are so bad.
Yeah.
They're so
And then you can
bad.
just get just the mats out. That's what I use on Monroe. It looks like it's like this. It's like square like this, right? And this is all solid. And then it's got a plastic thing that comes here. And then in the corner right here is the razor. And so you have the opening where it slides in and you go like that and it cuts the hair off. It's really cool.
Into that.
It's great for mats because then you just get the mat.
Princess doesn't have mandibles, does she? She might be turning into a predator. A predator. That's funny. I like that movie, the old one, The Predator. Didn't that
I think it's
have?
up in the tree.
Yeah. Isn't Arnold Schwarzenegger in that one too? Is he in that one?
I think so. Or is that John
I like the old
Sylvester Stallone? Is it Sylvester Stallone or Arnold Schwarzenegger or the Predator? I don't know.
I don't remember.
Either.
Anybody?
I'm ready for now.
I know, right? I don't know, Crystal. This is like the craziest thing I've ever seen. I don't know when it'll be over. It is Arnold. It's
No
Arnold.
one knows. It is Arnold. Okay. No one knows when it's going to be over. They like school is out here now until May 1st,
I know. I saw that. I'm like,
and they get out of school.
they get out. It's like the 19th or something. They're not going back.
No,
They're gonna go back and get their stuff, and then
no.
tell the teachers bye. That's it. I tried that electric, the nail petty paws. I tried that. It didn't work very well. It's supposed to have like a sandpaper inside, and it turns.
Yeah, I bought one of those. They don't work very well.
Princess freaked out. Like, she freaks out about anything. Like, Bonnie had to, her nails were so long. One of them was like doing this. Bonnie held her and I cut her nails, and she was just like not having it. She's like, y'all leave me alone. And then when we got all of her nails cut, she went and hid under the table.
Oh.
Bye, Crystal. I think
Later.
Aunt Claire left too. Did we say bye to Aunt Claire? I saw it and then something happened. I'm awful.
You're not.
How windy it is outside.
And look how sunny it is.
It's just
My eyes are
blowing
dry.
the pollen
Oh
around.
my gosh. My eyeballs feel so dry. I can put there's sandpaper in them.
2:30. I might have to take a sinus pill. It'll keep me up all night.
You know, nothing keeps me up all night. I could drink a coffee and still go to sleep.
I can drink coffee and go to sleep. But those pills have the ones I get. They steal them to make meth. So it has something in it.
Oh, yeah.
It's like,
It's ephedrine.
yeah. So
Or ephedra. It's ephedra.
something like that.
That's what I use.
Buster doesn't like his paws touched or nails trimmed. And Princess bites the clippers. Like it
Yes,
takes
yes,
forever for me to give her a haircut. I saved all of her hair because I wanted to do a video where you make the dog.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what's that? And I was going to make a dog that looked like her laying down.
Like that.
She was hairy. She was super hairy.
You'd always take like a pink towel since her skin is pink and roll the towel up like that and then put the hair over it
Oh,
so
yeah.
it covers it up.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Robert. Robert says good morning. Did you just get up?
Who's Arnie?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, I'm like, I don't know who Arnie is.
Oh.
I know, I'm tired,
Oh.
man.
And my head hurts right here over my eye. It hurts so bad. Yesterday, it turned into a migraine. I couldn't do anything.
The head of there
I
again.
had to lay down on the bed with my eye in my palm, and I turned the air down, turned the fan on, and laid in the dark. Thank God, and I just had Madison, and I was done at it was hot, and I had to walk Basil, and so I took him outside, and we stayed underneath that big shade tree, and I sat there for a minute, and then I was like, well, I need to walk him a little bit because he's stuck in this house all day, so I walked him up to the first. I call them poop boxes.
Mm-hmm. I know what you're talking about.
He peed, and I was like, okay, let's go. Because I had my hat on and sunglasses, and my head hurt so bad. You know, where it makes you feel like you're gonna puke.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I can't be out here anymore. I can't. I was like, I'll go sit in his apartment with him.
Mm-hmm.
So Madison, I sat on the floor. Madison played with him for a little while, and I was like, oh, time to go. Let's go. That was bad. I hate having headaches like that.
Yeah.
Like you can't
I think having pain in your head's worse than anything.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Headaches, toothaches, and earaches. Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm. You cannot function.
You can't.
Your head.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, just no. And nothing was working. I took a sinus pill, and then I took
Did you do the
Excedrin.
Excedrin with the caffeine? Remember how
I drank coffee. I drink coffee in the morning.
Remember, it was a Mountain Dew. You take it with Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah, I haven't had any soda.
That took your headache away.
I was thinking that too. I was like, do I need to go get a Coke?
Yeah. It's starting to cool off in Australia. Isn't that so wild? Our summer is our winter.
I know.
That's wild.
Looking forward to it after the summer. It was hot, huh?
I didn't realize we've been watching Gold Rush, and Parker went to Australia to hunt gold. And I immediately thought of John. I said, honey, that's what Uncle John used to do. He used to mine like that.
That's so cool.
But they were saying that's like 120 something degrees.
That's crazy.
120. 100 is bad enough here.
That's crazy.
I can't even fathom. And I wanted to go. I was like, oh, let's go hang out with you. And then they said 125 degrees. I said, well, honey, you can go and we'll video chat.
Yeah.
I'd like to visit there during the winter.
How do you even
That's
stay
what
in
we
the air?
do. When we have summer, we just go to Australia.
Oh.
Yeah.
We can just go.
You
for
can
it.
take the dogs. I actually Googled it. You can take the dogs. They don't have to be quarantined anymore.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. But I think there's a weight limit on the dogs that can fly. Mm-hmm. There's certain restrictions, but you can travel with your dogs. I looked it up the other day. But like airlines say that the whole crate and dog and everything can't exceed like 80 pounds. I'm like, oh, screw that.
You can't just buy him a seat.
I don't think that they would let the dog in the cockpit. Not Tonka. It's huge. And Tonka, I can see Tonka now. Oh, he would be howling like crazy. And then Monroe would join in and howl with him.
Funny, you go viral.
I need a fake airplane. I need to go in a fake cockpit, and I need to have somebody that has on a flight attendant uniform. That's what I need to do. Yes. Trying to travel with a Malamute to Australia. We don't make it out of the airport. We are kicked off.
Up and down the aisles over here.
Aisles, definitely. And peeing on all the stuff. Oh, let me mark this.
Oh my gosh.
Like on this.
When we flew to Vegas, a lady, she was like 3 rows in front of us, had a dog. And it was a medium-sized dog.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't say anything to her. She had it on her slide. I was looking over the seats and I was going. People probably
It's probably a service dog. Service dogs, they can do that.
Best dog or
You know?
anything. Mm-mm. It was a white, poodly looking dog, but it was like a medium-sized dog. I don't know what it was.
It was probably a
She carried it on, had it in her lap. It was looking over her shoulder over the seats. It was just looking at everybody. But other than that, you didn't know it was on the plane. It didn't bark or. And that's a 4-hour flight, 4.5, 5-hour flight.
Never happened with my dogs.
No,
Ever.
Princess. I could take Princess.
Ever. Taco would probably look out the window and start crying because he'd want to get out and go pee on.
I'd put Princess in the baby carrier.
Oh, yeah.
Thing. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That would be funny.
Yeah. It's a lot easier to travel with smaller dogs.
Yeah. But
what are you saying?
Tonka sniffing people. Cat person, pee on it.
Yes. Oh, yeah. When he was, before he turned a year old, after he started lifting his leg, we were at the dog park. I have it on video. I don't actually have him peeing on the guy, but it was and afterwards we were talking about it. And he hiked his leg up and he pissed on a man's leg. Oh, purposely. Hiked it. The man had a pair of brown pants on. I don't know what he had on it, but he had something on it, and Tonka lifted his leg and whizzed right on him. I was pissed that I wasn't videoing. I legitimately was mad I wasn't videoing. What can I do?
I'm mad?
No, thankfully he was a dog guy.
Oh.
Mad. I don't know. I was laughing.
Oh my God.
I did apologize. And I said, Tonka, we don't pee on people. I'd have to watch a video to remember exactly what I did.
As you were telling Tonka.
I think I literally said, "Why? I wish I was videoing that."
That's so funny.
I might have been like videoing, but not had it on him. It was a dog park video. It was a long time ago at the Umatilla Dog Park. So I'd have to find that video. But he did. He lifted his leg and he pissed all over the man's leg. I was like, I was shocked. I think we were about to leave when he did it. It's the only time he ever did it. He never peed on anyone else.
Diane, I agree with you. Wouldn't that be cool to be on a plane full of dogs?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be so cool.
Mm-hmm.
You said she'd rather be on a plane full of dogs than people.
Definitely.
Oh.
I don't think I would want to do that though, because I think that Tonka would. I mean, it's like you've seen him in the car, in the truck. Can you imagine what he would be like in a plane?
Yeah.
He would definitely pace the aisles.
They mine opals at Cobber Petty. He said they actually built homes underground to cope with the heat.
That's wild.
That would be cool.
That's wild.
Like, I used to watch that. What was it on HGTV, maybe? Extreme Homes. And they would have like different kinds of houses, and they would like build houses underground, or they would build them inside of hills and stuff.
I seen
like
that.
In Arizona.
You have that one out on, if you were trying to go to Sanford, you know, the back way of there's a house that's built into a hill. You can see the door.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. There's a door inside of the hill. There's a door inside the hill.
Oh, there's a building going to Megan's. And every time I pass it, I'm like, oh, Mia Bonding to go in there.
Is it that old house?
It looks like an old schoolhouse. Like it's a big, huge building. It's abandoned.
Oh, we need to go there.
I'm like, what's in there?
We can meet there
What's
for
in
dinner. I am so down. I love that kind of stuff.
Didn't Tonka manage to take a leak on someone making a delivery or installing something?
No. Did he? I know. I think that he almost did.
Repairman or
I think
something?
the cable guy. I don't know. Maybe he did. I forgot. I remember the cable guy though, and I remember he was like sniffing him like he was being suspicious.
Who did he sniff and then run? Like somebody was in,
Yeah, a whole bunch of people
doing something. I remember.
It was him. It was the guy. It was the cable guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was him. He did that with him. Yeah. Pizza delivery guys. He goes berserk over. He does. He just, and then some, like the furniture guys, berserk over when they delivered the couch. Sometimes he's just chill, and very rarely is he just chill. Very so. Like when Aunt Joy came over and with her and her friend, when they came over, he was good. He was really good. Yeah, he was really good. Yeah. And then he can be bad. He just gets so over energized.
Yeah.
I was nice today because Alana was walking Monroe and I was walking Tonka. I was like, oh, this is nice.
This is what it was like to walk
Alana
on
needs
the
to-
dog.
Yeah, Alana needs to come live with me so that I have some help. I'm like, please, come on. I can handle this.
Oh
It was nice.
That's funny.
Because he does. He just gets crazy. Tonka in the house is so different than Tonka outside meeting new people.
Once you put the leash on, it's different.
Oh my gosh.
She's different on the leash than she is.
The video I posted this morning on Monroe's channel, Ron had just gone to work. I was sitting in the living room and I had the computer on and it was quiet. And I decided that I wanted to take the dog somewhere. So I turned the phone on and I videoed. I went in there and they were both laying on the waterbed asleep in the dark. I turned the light on. There they were. Turned the light off and I left and I went in my room. And I sat there for a minute. And I said, this is what happens when they hear my drawer. They're both in there sleeping, sound asleep. I open my drawer to take my socks out. Here comes Tonka, and here comes Monroe. And as soon as he'll go and he'll jump on his bed because their collars are hanging right there. So he'll go jump on his bed, and I know he wants me to get his collars. And as soon as I get the collars, I have to watch out. I have to be careful. One time I was like split across his bed, and he knocked me over. I have to be careful because when he sees me touch those collars, oh, it's on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it was when I put my foot. When you were saying that, I was like, when I put my flip flops on, she comes running.
Yes.
Like, well, she knows. Like, she's gonna go somewhere if I have my flip flops on.
Uh-huh.
So
it's crazy.
I'll come in here for something, and I'm not taking her, and she comes in here and stands in front of the closet because that's where her house is.
Aww.
I'm like, oh my God. And then I have to leave. She's like, but you have your flip flops on. I can go with you.
Her flip flops on the outside of the house, so she doesn't know you have them.
I know.
Well, sometimes I think Tonka knows when I'm coming to your house. Like this morning we took him earlier, but when I'm coming to your house, he seems to know, or if we're like going to church, he seems to know. I don't know if it's what I'm wearing that gives him the clue, because like I will wear my old tennis shoes like when we go hiking. So I don't know if that matters or not, but he does kind of like just chill out and he's not as, But like yesterday, he sat in front of the door on the side and he just whined.
Aww.
He literally, I videoed it and I'm like, what's the matter? I mean, because he wanted to leave. And he does it. The other morning I tried to video it and he stopped. He was laying in his bedroom on his bed and I was in the living room and he was just in there crying, looking out the window, crying.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, he can't handle this social distancing at all.
Oh, hi. He's not in. Hi, baby. Hello, baby. How are you? Hi, baby. It's Brayden. He wants a hug. like, let's just get out. Hi, baby. He wants grandma. He's looking at me like, no. I'll come out in a minute. I'll come see you in a minute. All right, are you ready? Okay. My eyes hurt from the sun and then trying to read the computer.
Now.
I know.
I have to go home and charge. I have to charge my phone before I go live.
It's like, oh, I'll go lay on the couch and watch a movie.
Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing.
Oh, all right, guys. We'll see you later.
We love you.
Let's see. Remy is like that quiet and calm in the house. Outside pulls on something barks. She has excited cry.
Remember in the car.
Oh, yeah.
He's good. Well, listen, when Ed, Jenn, and I travel, because you'd think, how does he, because he's terrible in the car. He literally is back and forth. I videoed one of the times I videoed him going back. It was hilarious. Back and forth. It's like he can't decide. He has his phone on.
Which window?
He has a serious fear. Yeah, he does. He has a fear of missing out.
And,
but when we travel, like when we get on the highways and we're going, he'll lay down and he'll relax after a few hours.
when he realizes that he's
then he'll go to
not
sleep.
doing anything.
But as soon as we get off of the interstate or we slow down, we stop. As soon as we slow down, he's up and he's like, "Oh, where are we at? Where are we going? What are we doing?"
And then when he was howling like that, we were stuck in traffic.
Yes.
We were stuck in that traffic.
That
was funny.
That was funny. That was hilarious. I love it when I was watching it. My favorite ones were when he had his head out the sunroof, and we were stuck in traffic. And I think it was howling during one of those too. But I just loved his head out of the sunroof.
That was fun.
I would love to get a vehicle with a sunroof just so he could stick his head out. I just thought it was the cutest thing ever. I love it. So, until next time, we love you guys.
Yes. Later.
I'll see you later.
See Bonnie later.
I hope I see you later.
We're live. She got to charge
On Tonka's channel. Yeah, I have to charge my phone.
Live a lot. How are you?
I've been trying to go live more often. I've been going live on Monroe's channel on Monday, on Tonka's channel on Tuesday, and then on the vlogging channel I went last week. I took the dogs out to the lake and I went live. It doesn't have very many views on it, but that's okay. But I was like, let me get everybody out of the house because everybody was stuck in the house. So it was cool because I went to the Lake Eustis and I went live out there. And I was like, oh, I like that.
It wasn't hot?
No, it was nice. It was early in the morning and it was cool. There was a cool breeze coming off of the, and we were in the shade. We were underneath one of the things. So it really wasn't bad. And then if you walk along the water, it's all shaded because it's under all the oak trees and stuff. So it really wasn't bad at all. Love you guys. See you later.
All right, guys. Have a good day. Be safe.
Super duper safe.
Wash your hands.
And your butt. Don't shake anybody after you wash your butt. Don't shake hands until you wash your, don't shake hands until after you wipe your butt, after you wash your hands.
Just wash your hands.
But use toilet paper to wipe your butt. Don't use your hand. Nobody wants to shake your hand, even if you wash it, if you're wiping your butt with just your hand.
I have cheese.
He's cheesy.
I'm cheesy. You heard it here. I'm cheesy. You guys.
Love you guys. Later.